Life is short, and I think you deserve to make every single day of it special, even the ones that you're at work. Or, as more eloquently said by the German poet Novalis, to romanticize the world is to make us aware of the magic, mystery, and wonder of the world. It is to educate the senses to see the ordinary as extraordinary. Life must not be a novel that is given to us, but one that is made by us. So today, we're going to do exactly that.
Whether you run your own small business, work remotely at home, or go into the office every day, I think you deserve to romanticize your career. And if you're thinking, Tara, I just don't have time for that, I have a couple quick and easy ways to add a little bit of whimsy to your work simply by stimulating all 5 of your senses. So if that's what you want to see today, go ahead and get nice and comfy. Maybe grab yourself a cozy beverage. I have my own version of Starbucks cherry chai here, and it is absolutely delicious, gorgeously pink, and I cannot stop sipping on it. But let's dive into the first tip to add a little bit of magic to the mundane. We're going to start off with the easiest sense to stimulate, which is your sight. Romanticizing your work could be as easy as decorating your office. And you may have saw recently that I went a little bit extra and turned my office into a whimsical fairy forest, which you can watch that entire transformation here. But if you don't want to go that crazy, you can simply just bring in some fresh flowers every week to add a little bit of cheeriness to your cubicle. Or you could hang inspiring quotes or affirmations to give you a little pick-me-up midday. But if you work at an office and they don't allow any of that, I still have a tip for you to romanticize your work using your sight. Create a vision board to put as your background on your computer. I love starting my day looking at mine and reminding myself where I am going. And if you're curious on how to create a digital vision board, I teach you how to do that here. So watch that video next. And next on our list for adding a little bit of whimsy to your work is again on your laptop by playing some music to help stimulate your sense of hearing. I personally love this cozy acoustic playlist on Spotify, but there's also jazz instrumentals, lo-fi music. I sometimes listen to Taylor Swift piano covers or soothing Disney guitar. There are so many different cozy soundtracks to kind of turn yourself into the main character. Or if you prefer to go the more natural route, you could listen to bird songs or nature music all day long. Or even better, open up your window or take your work outside if you can. There's nothing like a little bit of sunshine and changing up your environment to make everything feel more magical and help you stay motivated. Next, let's add a little bit of magic to the mundane by stimulating your sense of smell. This can be as simple as lighting a candle, which is my personal favorite because I use it as a ritual to officially start my workday. It's kind of my version of an open sign for my business and helps me get into the habit of once I light the candle, I officially start working and put all of the other nonsense, aka my phone, away. But you could also diffuse essential oils, light incense, or another hack I have for you is using perfume or room spray as an anchor for your future self. I teach you how to do that inside of this video here on manifesting in just 3 easy steps, so make sure to check that out as well. Now for the most delicious way to romanticize your work, your sense of taste. I don't know about you, but I always have a cozy beverage with me when I'm sitting at my desk. Usually in the morning it is coffee, and then in the afternoon we switch to tea. And then in the summer when it gets really hot, it's usually a lemonade or a seltzer, but it just makes the day a little bit more fun to have something delicious to sip on. And if you want to try out this cherry chai latte recipe, I linked it down in the description below, but I'd also love to hear what's your favorite thing to sip on. Let me know, are you a coffee addict? Are you a tea girly? What are we currently drinking? Because I can always use more ideas. And another idea for you in the taste category is having a little snack as motivation. I don't know if you've ever seen this studying hack, but people will put gummy bears every couple of paragraphs in their book as a reward for when they finally get to that reading section. I do something kind of similar, but with espresso beans, and answering emails is probably my least favorite task. So every time I finish answering an email, I eat an espresso bean. And it gives me a little perk in the middle of the day. So if you haven't tried dark chocolate espresso beans yet, I would highly recommend grabbing some as that little tasty snack in the middle of your workday. And our last sense to stimulate to add a little bit of magic to the mundane is touch. Now this could simply be adding a little pillow to your office chair like this pink one I have, or a fuzzy blanket at your feet, soft socks, slippers, anything to make your office feel a little bit more cozy and warm and inviting. But I'd also like to extend this sense into what you are wearing. So maybe we'll add a sixth sense and call it your fashion sense, which, don't get me wrong, I love chilling in my robe and PJs all day when I'm working and not in front of a camera or on client calls. But sometimes it's really nice to get dressed up just for me, to put on your favorite sundress, a little bit of lipstick, do your hair, do your makeup. Even if nobody else is gonna see it, it helps you get into the mindset of your future self. And that's actually a question I asked my Business Besties community chat recently. What would your future CEO self do? How would she show up to work? What would she be wearing? How would she respond to that email? What kind of perfume does she wear? What does she eat for lunch? Asking yourself these questions every day helps you tap into that vibration of who you want to become and manifest her even faster. Which again, I talk about that in this video here. So definitely check it out if you're into manifestation and want to use it in your business. Speaking of manifesting and rituals, I have a little bonus tip to help you romanticize your work and also your life, starting a gratitude list. Now, before you roll your eyes at me and go to the next video, if you've never tried writing down what you are thankful for, I would highly recommend it. Even at first, if it feels a bit silly writing, I'm grateful for my business, as you keep going, you're going to think of more things and ways that it supports you that you appreciate so much. For example, almost every single morning I write, I'm so grateful my business allows me to wake up slowly and cuddle my dog Nala, or take a half day when it's sunny out and I want to go garden. I bet you have a bunch of experiences like that in your own business as well. So, as I always tell my clients, take what you love, leave what you don't, but try everything at least once. Let's get started right now. Comment down below one thing you are grateful your job or your business either allows you to experience or a way that it supports you every single day, and see where it leads. And those are all the ways that I add a little bit of whimsy to my work. But if you thought of a way to romanticize your life that I didn't mention, please drop it down in the comments below. And also while you're down there, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos to help you grow your small business while living a slow life. And if you'd like to keep hanging out with me here on YouTube, I think you would like any of these videos next.